Welcome to the top 10 mods for Resident Evil 2. Check out Tofu Zombies by Snipes. If all those flesh-eating zombies were scaring your bitch ass, you can turn them into chunks of flesh-eating bean curd. For a few minor bugs with this mod, such as some tofu ragdolls will disappear, or another model will appear when zombie limbs are destroyed, but overall it works pretty well. And you think it's funny to have tofu chasing you everywhere, then you're gonna love that. At number 9 we have Nemesis by Zero. As you can see, it replaces Mr. X with the Resident Evil 3 villain, and even includes his voice effects. Clearly this Nemesis has lost the plot though, because he's supposed to be looking for STARS members, which is not Leon or Claire. And he doesn't have his bazooka arm, and he can't run either. But he's got a fetching hat. So he's not quite as terrifying as the real Nemesis, but if you want a glimpse of the hoped-for Resident Evil 3 remake, what it could be, you might want to get this mod. Check out No Enemies by Maverick. If the game is too scary for you, or just too hard and you're a bitch, then install
Marvin,
this mod and fear no more.
here. I'm surrounded by zombies. Marvin, do you...
There are two versions, one that removes everything except Birkin and Mr. X, and the other that removes all enemies except the zombies. The mod doesn't affect any achievements or anyone going for an S rank run, so give it a try. Maybe I'll try it and I'll get that S rank easy.
Jesus! They're everywhere!
Check out the Skull Pack textures by Veron. It features 120 HD textures for Leon, Claire, and Ada. All costumes, including the DLC outfits, have been edited. There are various tattoos included, and it even changes the eye color for all 3 characters. Once installed, it's easy to switch off or on, so check it out and see if there are any outfits that you like. Maybe you want to make the fashions more garish and bizarre. Maybe you want to make the game look more stupid. This is the mod for you. Number 6 is More Liquors by Maverick. It does what it says on their tin. It replaces most of the zombies with liquors. If you thought hardcore wasn't hard enough, then this is the mod for you. It even adds in a few dogs scattered around as well, so there's horror around every complete corner. If you can manage to complete the game using this mod, especially on hardcore mode, then you're a true stalwart cure. Kind of the exact opposite of the No Enemies mod, for masochists only. Check out VHS Reshade preset by Nardica Mods. Gives the game that old 80s videotape look by using a combination of shaders and textures in Reshade. You can tweak the settings yourself to get the look that you like, and there are a few heavier tape style presets that can be toggled with Numpad 3. Resi always had an old 80s B-movie horror vibe. Now it really does. Makes them all look like the original game too, with that scanline blurry look. It's a bit like Manhunt too, those cutscenes in Manhunt. I like it, it's got a charm about it. Might make it different for a second run. Invisible Enemies by Crazy Potato. It recreates the mode for the 2002 remake of Resident Evil 1. It gives you the option to install what enemies you want to be invisible, so if you just want the zombies to not be seen, you can do that. Or you can make everything invisible if you're crazy enough to do that. Like Crazy Potato clearly is. If you want a challenge of unsurpassed frustration and terror, you might want invisible enemies. But you're gonna die a lot and probably end up uninstalling it. Beach Boy X by Mr. Hex. It replaces Mr. X's coat with umbrella-themed swimwear, flip-flops, and sunglasses. The glasses replace his amazing hat, so you can shoot them off his stupid melon head. But even naked, he's still all man and he won't go down easy, and you can't pwn him in his balls of steel. In a way, I think this mod makes him even more terrifying. The first-person camera by Prey Dog gives the game a new perspective of terror. You can tweak the head bobbing if you prefer a more static camera when moving, and you can still see your character's outfit when you look down. There's also a manual flashlight toggle option, and the mod is quick and easy to install. Gives it a Resi 7 vibe. So if you liked that game and you wanted more of the same in Resi 2, this is the mod for you. Every enemy is Mr. X by Fluffy Quack. Well, it does what it says. It replaces every enemy with Mr. X, so you're screwed. I know some people were so terrified by Mr. X they wanted him removed from the game completely. So if you're the exact opposite of that, see if you can get through it. A non-stop annoying scumbag that won't die in every corner. Sounds like hell to me, so I think I'll avoid it. But if you want to see a real rage playthrough of the game on hardcore mode, then check out my Let's Play by clicking the link in the description or at the end of the video. You'll definitely love it. Let Marvin walk amongst the dead forever because it's a big room. He's never going to bother me if I just keep out of his way. Get Marvin! How could you be ready for me to keep point, Marvin? Marvin happens to be exactly the way I was going. I'm pinned.